Okay, there we go. You've disappeared, Ange.
Everybody see me okay?
Oh, now we can.
Oh, yeah. Now we can, yeah.
Great. So I'll just get everybody to put themselves on mute. And Joe, if you could just pop me on host duties as well. Just make mute, just makes life a bit easier. And then the recording comes out a little bit clearer. So tonight, I'm going to be talking to you about onboarding. It's not anything to do with boat rides or getting onto a plane or anything like that. Thanks, I got a few laughs there. It's really about how you bring people into your business. So you have two types of people that you're going to be onboarding, and one of them is going to be a customer and one of them is going to be your business builder. Now, that's not to say that your customer won't be a business builder or vice versa, but you have two different opportunities to talk to people. So you're basically going to send them an email that is really based on the conversations you've had with them. So most people say, you know, I have a sore knee and I don't want to have a knee operation. I just want the patches for me. So we're going to send them an email that is very customer centric based on what they've told us. And then you've got someone that has intimated that they'd like to potentially come in as an entrepreneur and that they are potentially coming in as a gold or a diamond. You've had some bigger chats with them quite early up, and you've established that they might want to have more information. So you're scaling your information based on the type of conversations you're having. And, you know, you're bringing them in with enough awareness. Namely Vanessa Hoyes, has created these amazing documents.
Hello.
And hello. And she has put those documents into a Google Drive. Now, everybody in this digital age will have some sort of cloud folder to store all their documents. We've just decided that Google is the most sort of universal one. Most people have Gmail accounts. So Gmail and Google, they're all interlinked, and YouTube is all interlinked now. So just to keep it really simple, we've chosen Google Drive. So what you want to do is you want to download the app onto your phone. You want to download Google Drive. And if you have a Gmail account, it's going to make a whole lot, your life a whole lot easier, because one speaks to each other very easily and very seamlessly. So I'm just going to share the screen now and just show you my way. You'll see my stuff. Hopefully it'll come through. Documents, screens. Let's have a look. So this is, can everybody see that? That's my messaging system there. And Vanessa just simply sent me that as a Google Drive. So I can actually share what she sent me. So if you go into your messages on your, I'm assuming most people have got a messaging system on their phone, and you can actually share very easily these Google Drives with your people. Even if you're not at your desk, you can actually jump in and do that pretty quick. So Vanessa sent me the drive, and it's going to be somewhere up in here. I'm hoping I'm going to find it real quick. Let's see. I'll show you another way. Sorry, guys. Can you see that is my email?
Oh, your email.
Joe, if you you could just keep helping me out and letting people into the meeting room, please, because my brain is going to explode. Where are we? Google Drive.
It must be the host must be handed over to you. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. All right. No worries. There's just a few people coming in now, so it's all good. So this is my Google Drive, and you can see Vanessa shared with me. So in my shared with me folder, think of that as a separate folder. She sent me a bunch of documents within that. So LifeWave for customers. I'm going to click on that. And everything I need is going to be contained within this Google Drive, to the point where I don't have to really do any of my own work, so to speak. I'm literally cutting and pasting and dropping all that information. So as long as you've got that Google Drive and you want to be connected with Vanessa, info at vanessahoys.com, and she will actually just send you that link as part of being a part of the Hoys downline, which is amazing. So, and if you don't have that, I can actually pop that into the chat now. So just give me a second to do that. We'll do that towards the end. But once you basically look into your drive, you're going to see the Welcome to LifeWave Australia. So you're opening that, and Vanessa updates it regularly. And every part of this document is what we call embedded. So it's embedded with a lot of links. So when I click on these links, it will basically take you to particular videos. So and documents and different websites. And I'll run through a little bit of this, but once you've received this welcome email from the person that sponsored you, you have everything that you need to get started. And my advice to anybody who is doing this to learn more about becoming a LifeWave brand partner is do a deep dive into every one of these links, because it's a wealth of knowledge and someone else has done all the hard yakka. And so all we have to do is jump into this document. For instance, I can click on download your patching journey. Once I click on that, I'm going to go straight into this.
Can I just say,
yes,
Ange, can I just say something? What we've got on the screen is nothing like what you're talking about.
Oh, thank you.
We have all your emails between you and Vanessa. And at this time, can I ask everyone else to mute themselves so that we don't get feedback to Ange?
Thanks, Sue. Let's try this again, hey? Can you see that? Health benefits.
Your tracker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. So that basically will lead you, when you click on the link, which is over here. Can you see that now? Congratulations. This is so exciting. Great. So that's the document that I'm talking about. That's called Welcome to LifeWave Australia. And you can see the date. I think Vanessa must have been updating this on the plane over to the US, because it's really right up to the minute. And whenever you click any of those links, for instance, when I clicked download your patching journey tracker, that's where it took me. It took me to this document that you'll find on the startx39.com website, which you will see hopefully now. Great. Thanks, Sue. Appreciate the thumbs up. And then you'll go back to your welcome document. And then if you want to see how much water you need to drink, this is really crucial. If you're bringing people into this business, they have to understand that this is all very much dependent on hydration levels. So you can tell them, send them this welcome document. They type their age in. I'm level 48. I'm female. I'm 175 centimeters. Hopefully it gives me centimeters. No, that's 5 foot, 175 feet. I'm 5'9", and I'm about 120 pounds. I do a lot of exercise, and I'm not pregnant. So that calculates that I need at least 2.1 liters of water a day. And as a general rule of thumb, most people are having 2 liters. So it's easy for people to have 2 liters. I always encourage them to have a little bit extra with some Celtic sea salt. We all know how important having those 82 minerals from the salts are. And then you've got other tags here that you can click on. So there's a little video. It's going to take you to YouTube. We'll go to that. And it's going to direct you to the YouTube channel, and it'll automatically start playing. So this is really easy for most people to access. It's not complicated. As long as they've got
let's talk about some of
the Google Drive, then they can access all these documents. So I'll go back to some of the other documents that are within this drive. You've got the opportunity meeting. So I've just put on a few
that you're going to expect or can hope to expect.
Oh.
But let me say this.
What's going on?
You are unique as your fingerprint. And you
sorry about that, guys. And so when you open up that particular document, you're going to get, or that website, that YouTube channel, you're going to get all the things that are related to LifeWave and to X39 and to stem cells. So if you are following This Is It team channel, you're going to get access
Jared,
to any
did
testimony.
you take the food? I think the kids might have.
So what you want to do is familiarize yourself around YouTube, look at all the videos. There's lots of training videos, and then that'll sort of take you on another, exploratory educational session. And then you've got the copy of the Welcome to LifeWave in a PDF form, so you can send it as a PDF. You can send it via your text. You can send it as an email. It's all there. And then there's also an email script. So if you're new to direct selling and the onboarding process, this is sort of a really great overview of what Vanessa and myself, we all send this out. I just changed up a few of the words. Can we all see that okay? Emails you'll be receiving from LifeWave. Thank you. So I send that, Dear Sue, we are so excited about your investment. I've changed up some of the wording so that it sounds a little bit more like my language, and I would recommend that you use this as a pro forma and just add your flavor. But everything that you need is in this. If you haven't received one of these and you are looking at building a business, then follow up your sponsor, your enrolling sponsor, the person that brought you into this business, and make sure that you've received this, because every part of it is important. There's not a step that you really should be avoiding when you're starting this business. You need to have as much information, because people are going to start asking you questions. And I only started this journey at the end of April, and I'm still flying blind. So, there's always questions. There's always different scenarios, objections, how to handle certain things. But for most people, they are coming into it with a certain level of knowledge, and we sort of have to assume that people either want to learn everything from scratch or they have no knowledge. So if that's the case, then we give them as much knowledge, and we encourage people not to cherry pick what they like and what they don't like to learn about the business, because eventually someone will ask you a hard question and we need to have all the answers. So I'm the first person to admit that I've still a lot to learn. And so if you're serious about this, make sure that you have got that document, and it will give you everything you need, as well as what training to do. So as part of that onboarding process is coming on to, as this is your business, this is something that you're potentially going to make an income from. It's a pretty awesome template and framework that you've come into. A lot of people have done a lot of background work here. And so we don't have to reinvent the wheel. We just go to thisisitteam.com. It's as simple as that. Everything that you need is in that particular website. Steve and Gina Merritt created that for their team. And like, I love that because that's something that my brain does not like to do. I love just to talk to people and help people about their health. If I had a personal assistant that could do all the legwork, I'd hire them. But honestly, you do need to have a certain element of tech savviness, because it's that savviness that's going to give you that edge, so you can do the hard things as well. And that might mean that, you know, you're building a really big team and you're going to get a lot of questions. That's normal, but you can now tell people, hey, come to thisisitteam.com. They will answer all your questions. I'm here as your support person. We have this training in place every Tuesday, and there's other trainings that you can align with. One of the things I'd like to mention for people to put in their diaries, that if they are serious about building a business, is that they are listening to the recording of the Saturday US training. So that comes out for us at about 1 or 2 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon, and it's invaluable to be listening to those recordings from the US. It's much friendlier time zone if you're listening to the recordings, but you're going to get lots of golden nuggets, because these people in the US, they've been doing brand direct selling for a long time, and they know what they're doing. People are very sort of familiar with buying from direct selling companies in the US. So they've already done the hard yards for 30, 40, 50 years, some people. And the This Is It team is just absolutely solid for knowledge and education. So I'll go back to the Google Drive. I'd love to just ask anybody to ask any questions so far, that there's nothing that sounds too overwhelming or complicated, because we don't want this to be complicated. We want it to be as simple as possible. Google Drive, send them the email, make sure that they're doing the training, support them, follow up. Any questions, please open up the floor.
Can I ask a question? When is the new groups coming in? I'm on the verge of losing my managementship because people signed up under silver. One person upgraded themselves to gold, and then they got wind of from somebody else who tried to patch them that the system's all changing, and they weren't very happy about that. So when is that going to be public for us to put out? This new system that's supposed to be coming in this month?
Thanks, Helen. That's a great question. Thank you so much. We're just sticking to the onboarding questions just for now. There will be another training that's going to start very soon in about, about 20 minutes, if you can stay on the Zoom. And
Yes.
we're going to be speaking to that specifically. So thank you so much. Good question. Any questions regarding onboarding, Google Drives? Oh my God, this is a lot of tech talk. Please ask away in the strain of that. Nope. All good. All right. So I will also show you the This Is It team website. Oops. So thisisitinfo.com would have been the website that you received when you first were learning about the LifeWave. And This Is It team is the website that once somebody that has enrolled has shown some, curiosity, this is where we send people to start exploring the wonderful world of LifeWave. So you've got This Is It 10-step system. So if you are building it as a business, fabulous. If you're looking for lots of testimonials and personal stories of success, then the This Is It team Facebook and This Is It team YouTube channel is fantastic. But I'm going to open up this onboarding. This is the second tab here. It's called onboarding. This training takes about 1.5 hours to do. It took me a little bit longer because, I was doing other things at the same time, trying to sort of multitask, and that's what we do sometimes. But this is a really great place to start for some seriously structured knowledge. And it's not clunky and it's easy to navigate. You just simply click on the onboarding tab and it will take you through the first part of it. And it gives you a little video, it gives you some words there that kind of dives deep into the system that we're following. And it explains to you all the elements of what you've kind of started. And then it talks about how to set up a new enrollee. And that's a really important thing, to know where to place people. And when we click on this tab, again, you'll receive some more training on that. But however, if that's even a term, however, please refer to the person that sponsored you and ask them to help you with your first few enrollments. To be honest, I think I asked Sue for the first 6 times. And I've been in direct selling before, but it had a different structure. And so I really was flying a little bit blind, and, certain things go into your brain and certain things don't. At that moment, it wasn't. And I hadn't been patched for that long by that stage. So setting up an enrollee we would love to help you get to manager. So if you've just started patching and you're having that little feeling of that maybe this is something that could bring some abundance to your family, then perhaps ask the person that enrolled you to help you enroll 4 people and get you to manager, because you're manager for the lifetime of your involvement with LifeWave. And it's a really great place to be because it unlocks you into some amazing, abundant compensation patterns, which is amazing. So you can go further into this in your own pace. Definitely, guys, we want to get paid, right? Please take some time to watch this Pay Portal e-wallet. And if you've just enrolled somebody, say you enrolled somebody yesterday, it's probably going to take at least 2 weeks to receive an email from LifeWave with some very important login information. Please do not throw that email away. It is, put a star on it and put it into your very important folders, because that is going to give you access to your original verification opportunity, because everything is linked from your LifeWave account to your bank account or to your Wise account. Or you can actually also get a LifeWave credit card that you can pay about $20 for. And it's a great way to also get some funds back. And you can keep a portion of your funds there too for purchases, which I haven't done yet, but I hear it's a really good option too. Talks to you about upgrade kits. Strategies from silver to gold, help your person get an extra support patch for free. How to stay compliant. We're not making any claims here. We are simply supporting people to optimize their stem cell rejuvenation process. So, it's important that we have some compliancy and that we're not standing on the street corner proclaiming miracles, because I do believe that these are miracle products. However, everybody's going to have their own experience. And if someone is non-compliant in terms of what they're saying and also how they're operating, even using the patches, then, they're not going to achieve the same results, because there is a process to your body healing, and you have to give it the optimal amount of time. You have to give it the optimal amount of salt, water, rest, rejuvenation, expect detox. I say this to everybody. And it's really important that we're honest with people, and that as part of that onboarding process, that they know that you are their person, that you are there to help them on their journey, so that when they have the hard questions and they have the doubts because they may have got a headache because they didn't drink enough water, or they get heart palpitations because they're a bit dehydrated, they might need some electrolytes and some salts, then you kind of have the empowered knowledge to help support them and strengthen them on their journey. Because it's, you know, for me, some of the people that I'm talking to are healing from some really big ticket items. And that seems to be the norm. So your amazing support is what's going to get them to that next stage. So I think that we'll pause it there, Joe. And if we can open up the chat to some unrecorded questions, I can actually press that stop recording now. So thank you, everyone.